Let's talk about bad television. Here's another bad show. Nancy Drew from the CW. Boy, I wonder why this show got canned. So the executive producer of this show is out there pretty much dunking on the executives over at CW that canceled this show, probably because nobody was watching it. Nobody cared. Another girl boss, empowered, doing everything better than men show. Like, nobody wants these. And it's funny when this happens and they get canceled. You have these people come out there all pissed. This guy's mad that they didn't invest money in another season so they could properly end the show. Saying stuff like this, what a effing shitty way to tell us we were getting canceled. Out here just mad. There's a whole big long rant from this guy. Like, so I'm going to assume when he goes to get a job somewhere else, they're going to say, you went and publicly said these things about your previous bosses, huh? And we'll probably get hired. I don't know. The Hollywood establishment is funny. They don't seem to care. Back when television and movies were much better, you would probably get canceled within, like, or not canceled. That would be if social media went after you. Blacklisted for doing stuff like this. Probably not a good idea to go and slam on your bosses, but this guy seems to think it will lead to more work. Anyway, this isn't the main focus of this video. I just found this funny. This guy's out here just saying, like, nasty things about his former bosses. Like, I wouldn't hire this guy. It's like, well, how does that mean? You'll do this to me. So why would I hire you? You're not trustworthy. You're out here saying your previous network sucks. There's a lot of people that have had canceled shows that have been much more humble about it. No wonder this guy's show sucked. Speaking of bad shows, Robyn Hood. Coming to Canadian TV. Oh, I might watch this. I might have to watch this show. Coming this fall at Global TV and Stack TV, supersized new reality TV and all-new Canadian original drama, Robyn Hood, for the fall 2023 lineup. I can't wait for this show. I got promotional material to show you. Here's Robyn Hood, of course, the one in the middle. And then she has her band, The Hood. I'm not kidding. She's Robyn, and The Hood are her masked bandmates. Here's a little promotional video, 30 seconds long. It's got some songs, probably copyright. Yeah, they live at the corner of Sherwood and Forest Road. From Director X. Is this guy's real name? Oh, Julian Christian Lutz. He just goes by Director X. How edgy. I'm Director X. Ooh, edgy. That guy's hot. Let's get him on. Let's get him on board with a contract and give him a show. What show does he give you? He gives you Robyn Hood. So check out this little promotional material. This looks cheap as hell. Of course, this is the sheriff too. This is the sheriff of Nottingham right here. And this is his, I'm guessing, assistant deputy sheriff. I don't know. But here's Fight the Power, of course. Look at this. This looks so bad and cheap. This is going to be awful. Rob the Rich. It's got an owl. There's what is that? A deer mask. A Legend Reborn. Does Robyn Hood even show her face in it? Yeah, they're all masked. This show looks really bad. I have a summary of it. This is the show's description right here under their scripted section. Robyn Hood follows Robin Loxley, a young woman whose masked hip-hop band, The Hood, is known for their inventive videos and anti-authoritarian message. She lives in Sherwood Towers, a community of rental high-rises in a working-class corner of New Nottingham, where the cost of living has skyrocketed, leaving an ever-widening gap between the rich and everyone else. when Robyn finds herself fighting for her home and her family against local property developer John Prince, the sheriff of New Nottingham. Robyn and her band, the Hood, decide to fight back, righting the wrongs of the corrupt elite to give back to the people. The series is produced and distributed globally by Boat Rocker. What I find funny is the corrupt elite are the ones making this show to appease to people who want to be activists, to have purpose in their life, because they have been put into positions where they have no purpose. So their purpose is to pretty much be directed into the streets where they go and destroy property. So it's a funny circle to me. Like, this is a show that activists can watch to feel like they have purpose in watching this show and supporting it is what makes it kind of funny. And it's exploitation, and none of them get it. But this looks like cheap. And it's funny. Like, literally, we can just make cheap garbage like this show. It looks cheap. Who are these costume designers, too? This actually could be a good idea if it was done a little bit less woke. I think, like, at the core there, you could do something with a modern Robyn Hood. But instead, like, they're seriously trying to make this a modern, like, this is modern. Like, people in masks going out, and, you know, it reminds me of, like, people, like, you see, like, the people eating dinner, and they'll chant activism things at them while they're eating. Like, it's so strange. Like, that's what this show is. They're probably going to go to a restaurant and be people eating outside, and they'll be screaming, you know, Nottingham Lives Matter or something at them. That'll be this show. This is where scripted television is right now. And these people want to strike. I'm pretty sure this was probably made by AI. This is probably an AI pitch show. Like, AI can write this kind of garbage. It can. And there's no reason. Like, this is what's funny about the strike. You can't stop AI. AI, whether you like it or not, is the future. And a lot of these writers, like, this is the best shit that they could come up with. Now, this probably was not pitched by AI. But the joke is that it could have been. Like, AI can write garbage too. This is garbage. AI could easily write this. And this is like the core of that strike. That, and I think, you know, they don't like having too many cooks in the kitchen. This mandate for having so many writers, that's another one. Like, you can't stop it. This is an AI written show. It has that potential. It could have been, or maybe it is. I don't know. But this is why they're striking, because they come up with this kind of masterclass bullshit. This is awful. It'll last one season, maybe two. And if it does get two, it's because they don't want it to get canceled like they did with Batwoman. Because Batwoman, remember that nasty show? That show should have been canceled within one season, but they kept it going. Why? ESG, baby. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.